A lot of people ask me, why are corals even important? I usually like to tell them that, well, do you like to breathe? Do you like to live along the coast? Do you like to eat seafood? Do you like to have an economy in any of the coral islands or places around the world? And if your answer to any one of those is yes, you should be paying attention to corals, because corals are in trouble around the world. We've lost 25 to 40% of the world's corals, and if we lose all our corals, then life on this planet for us is in jeopardy.
In 2005, we had a wide-scale bleaching event that caused some significant mortality to our coral. It was followed up by another bleaching event in 2015. Because of those two events, we decided to do a coral restoration project. That was going well until, of course, September 2017, when we were hit by two of the strongest hurricanes ever recorded in the Atlantic. Because of the impacts of those hurricanes, we lost about 85% of all our coral.
Man and technology has caused this problem by the overuse of easy, cheap fuels such as coal and petroleum and gas. So we've got the same intelligence and technology to solve that problem as well. So we're seeing some of the technologies develop now. So I'd hate to see 10 years and 20 years, and we're still talking about it. We should be starting to do it. It takes one baby step. And today and this week is a baby step with smart, intelligent reefs.
So what was interesting about this project is we came together as a bunch of different entities. There's Sea Legacy, who is getting behind this with their power of promotion, their advocacy for the ocean. We've got Dr. David Vaughan, the coral scientist, who has been working on this in his entire life and needs a platform to get this work out into the oceans. A company called Reef Life, and Melody had grabbed onto this so rapidly and built a substrate that was suitable and what was considered to be the missing link in all of this.
My partner, Dr. Konstantin Sobolev, Advanced Materials Science, met with Dr. Dave Vaughan, Advanced Coral Science, and the two of these things rocked it and came together in this substrate, which we call oceanite. This is a substrate that coral are attracted to, coral are strengthened by, and this substrate can actually produce a stronger coral, a more heat-resistant coral, and give it the power to survive in changing elements where we are today.
This bold initiative to plant 1 million coral has brought together so many incredible partners. We work with business leaders, nonprofits, local who are experts around coral regeneration, global coral regeneration experts, material scientists, and we're here planting the first ever Intella reefs out in the marine protected here in the bay, and then we're going to a sandy area to get this variety of experiments done and tell the story and push this bold initiative out.
In the past, people have just put literally cement garbage out in the field to try to put them underwater to actually attract some sort of fish for a substrate. Now we know that we can be smarter than that. We don't do that on land. We don't put a pile of garbage and say this is a beautiful national park, everybody come and play in it. We do things that are smarter. We do sculptures, we do parks, we do planned areas for walking. We can start to do that underwater. And this program is using a smarter idea of what's called Intella reefs, a reef material that hopefully is good for the corals. It will attract from shape to fishes, and from its substance, its nanotechnology, more coral larvae to actually grow more coral. So I'm very anxious to see as this is the first step of many into not only growing corals, but growing smart reefs.
So we're very excited to see what the development of this project looks like, and then hopefully with the help of Dr. Vaughan and the folks at Intella Reefs and Sea Legacy, this can be the beginning of sort of a wider Caribbean project to help the region out in its coral regeneration. Many of our coastal communities, they depend on fisheries as a major source of protein, and those fisheries are supported by healthy reefs. So we really are looking forward to making this a wider project and of course a successful one.
What's critical about this is that we make it scalable and involve the business community into this initiative. And we focus our energy on those models, education, inspiration, and awareness of history, culture, and environment are also what people are demanding now in tourism. They like to learn about what they're looking at. They like to experience it and be in it. And the hard thing to digest is that our oceans are dying and we're not able to expose people to the beauty which existed even 10 years ago.
We need you, the business community, the nonprofits, and everybody to participate in this bold plan. We can't do it alone.